Great Barrier Reef, a great place, a beautiful place where all species could live together. But then, everything changed when the crown of thorns starfish attacked. For 40 long years, the reef have suffered at the hands of this cruel enemy. But who is this spiky fiend? The crown of thorns starfish is a widespread predator that feeds on polyps, the small animals that make up the living part of coral. Now, coral provides protection and habitat to many species on the reef. So when the coral suffers, so do the rest of the species that the coral supports. But not all hope is lost. The crown of thorns starfish have been found eaten, which means we have a vigilante helping us defeat the crown of thorns threat. But who is this secret hero and how can we help them? Well, that's where the humans come in. The Australian Institute of Marine Science, or AIMS for short, have found the key to unmasking our secret hero. And that key is fish poo. So, how does fish poo actually hold the key to defeating the crown of thorns and finding our hero's identity? Well, in order to understand that, I want to take you guys through how they actually get the poo in the first place. So, here we have our vigilante. We'll call him Bassman, another good pun for you. So, we've got Bassman, but we've got a bit of a problem. There are thousands of different species on the Great Barrier Reef. Which one could our Bassman be? So, the Australian Institute of Marine Science bring aboard all different fish species on their research vessel. The fish kick back, they relax, they drop their kids off at the pool, or in this case, the tank, and the Australian Marine Science Institute are left with hundreds of beautiful poo samples. But then what do they actually do with the poop? Well, other than a neat talking piece, they scan this poo for crown of thorns DNA using a DNA probe. But what actually is a DNA probe? A DNA probe is a strand of single-stranded DNA which is used to detect the presence of a complementary strand of DNA. So in this case, if there is crown of thorns DNA in the fish poo, this strand will be able to find that other complementary strand in the poo. So AIMS have found a unique strand of DNA in the crown of thorns starfish. They heat up the DNA to break the bonds between the strands, and then they're left with their single and ready to mingle DNA strand to try its luck in the fish poo. So in the poo, they do the same process. They extract all of the DNA from the poo sample, get rid of the poo, they heat it up so that all of the DNA strands separate, creating lots of single strands. In comes our DNA probe to try its luck in the mixture. If it bonds to another DNA strand, that means that crown of thorns DNA is present. So they connect the poo back to the fish, and just like that, our hero can be unmasked. If our hero is unmasked, this shows that they are probably a predator of the crown of thorns, seeing as there is DNA in the fish poo. Once they are unmasked, the AIMS and general Great Barrier Reef organisations can help protect this fish from fishing and other threats. They can be better monitored and given all the support they need to get the crown of thorns starfish problem under control. So this is a form of top-down control in the food web. By supporting our predators, this actually can increase the diversity of the whole system. So in this case, the crown of thorns is eating way too much coral, which means that other species can't utilise the coral as protection or as habitat. So, by using our hero to help control the crown of thorns problem, the crown of thorns population numbers will decrease, meaning that more species can use the reef in different ways. This contributes to a healthier, happier reef ecosystem, and if we support our hero, the reef can be safe again. Thank you.